The Enforcer 500 system is a fully automated rapid fire detection and suppression system designed for power transformers and other large-scale systems with a potential for fire. Each system contains nitrogen cylinders that charge the firefighting mixture and deploy upon detection of fire by infrared and UV sensors placed strategically at the perimeter of the transformer substations. To begin installation, lay out your pipe in sequence. Pipe number 1 dictates where you will position the Enforcer 500 unit. The numbers on the piping continue in sequence on both the left and right side of the number 1 pipe in ascending order. Mount a row of unistrut channel sections to install pipe number 1. 2-foot pieces of unistrut channel are included, but they can be cut to suit. In this example, we've cut 4-inch sections. Position the number 1 pipe and hose component so the nozzle faces the center of the transformer. Level the pipe and secure it with the provided unistrut clamps. Next, position the Enforcer 500 unit in front of the installed number 1 pipe. Make sure the hose reaches the unit and attach it with the provided large adjustable wrench. Level the unit by adjusting the feet, using the bottom nut to adjust the height and the top nut to secure its position once in place. Verify that all 4 corners are leveled. Install the unistrut brackets along the wall to mount your piping. Position the brackets roughly 4 feet apart. Make sure to position the top brackets as high on the wall as possible. Begin crimping your piping out from the number 1 pipe. Measure 1 3/4 inches on the pipe and mark it to ensure proper crimping. Use the provided crimping tool to crimp the coupling components to each end of the pipe. As you continue installing the piping, be aware that you may need to measure and cut the piping to suit. Once you have the correct length, level and align pipe number 2, strap it to the unistrut brackets, and crimp. Secure pipe number 2 and pipe number 3 with the attached pipe fastener. Continue running the 1 1/4 inch piping to the center of the walls, strapping and crimping the pipe as you go. Be sure to measure the piping accordingly to ensure the 1/2 inch nozzle fitting on pipe number 6 aligns with the center of the transformer. Use the included laser alignment tool to aim the nozzle fitting directly at the top corner and as close to the center of the transformer as possible. Once aligned, secure the pipe and crimp it to lock in its position. Continue running the 1 inch piping out from the number 6 pipe, using the laser alignment tool to continue aiming the nozzle fittings to the respective top corners of the transformer. For the lower nozzle fittings, aim the laser at the corner of the transformer about 1/3 down from the top. Repeat this installation process for the section of 1 inch piping on the other side of the number 5 pipe, then repeat the entire piping installation for both the 1 1/2 inch and 1 inch piping segments on the adjacent wall. Next, install the nozzles. The lower and center nozzle fittings take the straight nozzle fixtures, and the corner nozzle fittings take the adjustable brass nozzle fixtures. Thread tape the fitting, screw in, and tighten firmly. After each nozzle install, ensure that each nozzle spins freely. For the adjustable nozzles, make sure the brass union clamps are loose and use the laser alignment tool to ensure the nozzle direction matches the direction of the nozzle fitting. Once in place, use 2 adjustable wrenches to tighten the brass union. Verify the laser is still properly aimed before removing. Aiming the nozzles correctly is key to ensuring proper foam coverage. Mount the two sensor positioning brackets in opposite corners to ensure all sides of the transformer are visible to the sensors. Carefully secure each infrared sensor to the positioning brackets. Use conduit to safely run the wiring from each sensor above your piping into both the unit and to the unit computer. Once all wiring connections are made and the computer and power supply are mounted, make sure the green light on the computer is illuminated. To fill the unit, unscrew the vent counterclockwise to make sure all pressure is released from the tank. Once all hissing or venting subsides, you can safely remove the fill cap. To ensure a proper mixture, use a hose to fill the tank 3/4 of the way full using clean water first. Then use a funnel to add your fire aid solution. Top off the tank with clean water, filling it until you see clear water running over. Replace the vent cap, making sure the bleed valve is tightened clockwise as well. Close the fill lid and reattach the latch. To charge the unit, make sure your nitrogen tanks are filled between 2200 and 2600 psi. Attach each hose to the corresponding nitrogen tank. Open each bottle equally on both sides, loosening the valves completely to ensure the maximum amount of flow. When the unit is charged, the high pressure gauges should read between 2200 and 2600 psi, and the operating pressure gauge should read between 145 and 155. Your unit is now fully installed and armed. In the event of a fire, the infrared sensors will detect the heat and activate the unit within a matter of seconds. In this example, the fire underneath the shipping container has been fully extinguished in under 30 seconds, and the container itself is fully blanketed with fire aid in under 60 seconds, preventing reignition. After the unit deploys, the computer system will display a red light. Hold the reset button down until the light is no longer illuminated to reset the system. You can now safely refill and recharge the unit. The hand line is also available at all times for manual operation. To activate the hose reel, simply pull the ball valve down. Refer to your manual for more detailed instructions, and as always, contact us with any questions or concerns.